Hey guys, welcome back to the DWF. We got the board updated. All good things must come to an end. It was a fun week of doing a video every day, but that is just such a hard schedule to try to maintain. But we'll take a look. Pink Punch with 4, Battling Blue with 7, Powerbomb Purple with 4, the Red Machine with 6. If I can do it next week, I will try, but no promises. This was a very grueling week to try to upload once a day. That's just tough. Hopefully it pays dividends. Hopefully we get some subscribers out of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the content. Today, of course, the Blue Winged Eagle Championship is on the line here. That is what we have with Dominic Mysterio, and we are doing the Run the Ropes challenge. I did switch out to the Raw ring just because I've been meaning to switch them back and forth, and then I forget. So we switched out to the Raw ring. Dominic has champion's advantage, but today we're going to do things a little different. Today, we're going to use the entire roster. The entire roster, you get one shot. As the famous disciple Eminem says, you get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. That was a joke that our pastor made in church this week, and I just thought it'd be fun to use here on the channel. I chose today to use it because obviously the timing. So what we're going to do is everyone gets one attempt to bounce off the rope, propel themselves as far forward as they can, and wherever you land, that's where it is. Basically, I will be dropping a figure like so, and they jump forward wherever they land. The farthest point, his hand looks like the farthest point. It looks like it comes right here to the edge of the ring. That would be Dominic's attempt. The longer, or the farther that you make it, the longer you stay as champion. So that's gonna be how it works. Everyone gets one shot except for Dominic Mysterio. Champion's advantage. He gets 2 attempts. That's champion's advantage for this, just to give him a little bit of something. So we will start with Powerbomb Purple's roster. I'm actually going to move them all out, set them up here, and then just bounce them and put them back in the bin, move the bin down and go to the next. So as we move on and go forward, I just am cleaning up as I go. Just makes it simple. Here we go. All right, guys, so here we go. Hopefully I'm not dropping too many. Hopefully they're not going backwards. I'm going to make sure they all hit the ropes at least. If I drop them and they fall like that and fall forward, then that obviously doesn't count. Everyone's going to have a legitimate attempt. If they hit the ropes and go backwards, that's on them. So here we go. Sandman went backwards. So, but as of right now, you are the closest. You're the only one that has an official attempt recorded, so you are in line to become the next champion. All we need to do is get someone to fall forward, and then you are eliminated. So Kurt Angle, he didn't fall as far back, so he's back to here. I really hope someone goes forward. I'm not going to move Kurt Angle just so we can see the farthest back point, just in case this is a trend. No, it's not a trend. Jeff Hardy paving the way for us. Let me mark that real quick. I'm going to use the crutch here as a marker. So it looks like this is where, maybe move it a little forward right there. Appears to be where the shoulder is of Jeff Hardy, making him the furthest ahead current champion at this point. Eddie Guerrero. Oh, what a good hop. Light figures have such a good advantage to this. Unfortunately, that means for Red Machine, you guys, the AEW figures are a little heavy. So currently Eddie Guerrero is our champion, but this does set up for Pink Punch to have a huge go at it. Did the Rock? No, Rock does not pass that mark. Looks like he's a little short. If I bring the camera straight down, yeah, the Rock is going to fall a little short of that mark. Eddie Guerrero is next up to be champion as of right now. Can he maintain? It all depends on the bounce. It all depends on the bounce. I was just about to lead into that. It all depends on the bounce. I might need something smaller than a crutch, just so it doesn't get kicked or moved or knocked. Hold on a second, guys. The crutch was nice because it had the weight to balance. Maybe I'll keep the crutch on the other side here, just to kind of have reference points. Let me move that back. But we have a microphone down there now. Looks like that way we can kind of keep an eye on it, keep it a little bit fair. It all depends on how lucky the bounce or unlucky the bounce is. But yeah, the lighter figures tend to do, I think he missed, hold on, I think DDP just missed. That time he didn't, and that time he failed. So you get one attempt, whereas previously, you know, we went by elimination. Oh, Undertaker, that was just poor. That's the thing with these heavier figures. Why are you guys just bouncing straight up now? It's the figures that have weight, so I bet you're going to do something very similar. Yeah, you just jumped backwards. So the figures that have any weight to them... Oh, Hogan, big jump, but not quite there. The figures that have weight... Sorry, it's going to be a long day. Oh... Hornswoggle definitely hit the ropes, but then his foot got caught up in the rope. So I can't... you only get one shot, dude. You hit the ropes. You hit the ropes kind of clean. Batista with a big move, big splash, but coming up short on that one. I think Finn Balor won this the last time, and the first time that we did this, I don't think... Whoa, doink! Setting the new mark. We're down on the ground. Looks like right there. I'm pretty lined up. I guess we don't need the microphone anymore, but we'll still put it out there as kind of a guide. Nah, I don't know if that's really going to help. I don't know if that helps to have the microphone out there. I don't even have it set up. Hold on. Let's move this back in. It looks like maybe right there. How does that look, guys? Yeah, it looks pretty darn good, I'd say. Got that one lined up. Doink is the new... You guys see? It's the lighter figures. Lighter figures doing great. But all this means is once we get through this roster, they are set up to go down, you know? If you guys stay on the ring at this point, you're just might as well, if all you're going to do is stay on the ring, well, sorry, my fault, Shawn Michaels, then you just don't compete. Just don't, yeah. See, if that's what you want to do and you want to go backwards, this just isn't going to be your day. Yeah, Muhammad, double bounce, double elimination, you know what I'm saying? Big try, big fly. Hurricane. I'm expecting big things. Hurricane's a pretty good one. Oh, he just hit those ropes wrong. He came down, hit, and his foot got caught on that second rope. Oh, you didn't see. He came down, hit, and it looked like his foot grabbed that second rope, and he just leaned forward straight away and went down. That was, I think, the only hope here. You know, we'll see. There could be a surprise here. Mankind, maybe? Are you a surprise? You're definitely a surprise, but you're also way over here. But that's not close to... you got out of the ring, you just went the wrong way. We got to propel forward out of the ring. Bubba also didn't get the memo. We've got Macho Man, and then, of course, save the best for last. Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin, what can you do? You can also go the wrong way. That's unfortunate. That is Powerbomb Purple, but they are holding the lead currently. They are currently holding the lead with Doink the Clown. I am now getting the Pink Punch roster moved up here. That way we can just keep this gravy train rolling. What if Bailey wins this, guys? What if she's Bailey 3 belts? That would be nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. Lacey Evans. Oh my gosh, did you see that? She flew into the ropes. This is going to be a scary roster. If those ropes wouldn't have been over here, she would have gone flying out, you know. Yeah, Maurice with an attempt. This is just going to be a scary... Whoop, I missed. Dakota Kai. Oh, the girls are going to do it. They're taking this home. I'm just... Well, now I said that, I just jinxed them, so... You know what that means. Man, the girls are just flying off this rope. That's why I said these light figures... Stephanie, you broke the hard-to-break AEW table, and you went the furthest negative. I don't know if that can... I was just talking your roster up so well. Raquel, again, another amazing attempt. All someone needs to do is just break that rope. Once these women break that rope barrier, it's all over. Oh, that's not it. Although I don't know if I dropped you wrong, but it looked kind of clean. I mean, you definitely hit the ropes, so that one may be on me, Naomi. Sorry. Oh, that I definitely whiffed. I definitely whiffed that. Sorry, Peyton Royce, I just dropped you sideways. Oh, is it enough? That doesn't look like enough. No, not enough, but you're the closest to understanding the idea. You've just shown the rest of the women, and that's, Rhea just, you know what, she just wants to be part of the crowd, you know? I can't believe that happened. I dropped her, she hits, and then just flips over there and stands face. You know what? We're leaving her. She wants to be part of the crowd. That's all it is. Paige, you also went negative. Not as negative as Stephanie McMahon. That is, that's unprecedented what Stephanie did. That was just wild. She wanted no part of that championship. She doesn't want the heat, you know? That's what it is. She doesn't want the heat. Oh my gosh. Billie Kay. That was one for the ages. Dropped her, hit the ropes, came back. Imagine if she'd be out like close to here if she would have gotten over that rope. That's going to be the key, is just finding the trigger that gets, oh, Nikki Bella out. When the ropes are moving, you guys see, okay. When the ropes are moving like that, it is so hard for me to line up where to drop them. So there, we got it still. Nikki Bella. Almost. Girl, if you would have gone like straight out, like if she would have been like this, look at that. If she would have been like that, that looks like that would pass. By just a hair, it looked like it would have passed, but she didn't. She went sideways, got a little too out of control. Bree, not taking after your sister. Maybe you don't want the heat either. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe some of these women just like, you know what? I don't want that pressure. I don't want to be a champion like that. They don't want people coming after them. Oh, I dropped you on the second rope. That is my fault. That one I definitely saw, Jade. That you just messed up. I dropped you straight on. That was so good. Natalia missed. Okay, another fan. That's just, what's up? What, the women are just like, guys, if this was a trick shot video, I would never be able to do this in a million years. Should I start doing WWE trick shot videos? You guys want to see that? I can come up with some. Oh my goodness, Tiffany Stratton, you monster. You could have had that. You could, you know what? I'm very surprised. I thought the women, I almost just dropped Liv like in the middle of the ring. I thought the women, well, she took out Doink, right? So that's a strat. I thought the women would be like killing this, and I'd be changing them very frequently. Oh, Charlotte Flair, another one that almost did it. Oh my goodness, this is a rough one. It's a rough showing for. You just, what? I don't know how Mandy Rose just caught the rope like that, but oh. I mean, you'd move on, but you went down here, and that's instant elimination. You know that. Ladies, come on. I love the enthusiasm. I love the ideas you guys are coming up with. Trust me, I love what you guys are going for here, but you gotta, whoop. Caden Carter just hit the rope and jumped off towards the bin. I love what you're trying to do here. Whoop. Sorry, Alexa. Love what you're trying to do, but you just got to be more, like, you gotta get it. Okay. I've keep dropping her right here, and she keeps, or I'm dropping her here, and she's falling forward, so I'm gonna drop her a little bit behind. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, okay, that time you hit the rope, but you just, see you, Alexa. One shot. Bailey? Well, we don't have to worry about Bailey 3 belts. Becky, can we get Becky 1 belt? We cannot. And finally it comes down to Toni Storm. Can you do something for the women? No. Yeah. That was, guys, that was something to say the least. That was the roster that I swore was going to run away with this competition. Maybe they're too light of figures. I don't know. All right. To be 100% with you guys, I really don't think this roster is going to do it. I could be wrong. I just don't think this is going to happen. I really hope Powerbomb Purple can hold on. I wanted Powerbomb Purple or Pink Punch to win this low-key just to kind of catch up on the scoreboard there, make things more interesting. Right now, it's just Red Machine and Battling Blue running away with it. Like, we're having a howler of a season. We're almost at the halfway point. So it's not, you know, no one's won. That's all I'm saying. No one's won yet. Anything can happen in the next half of the season. once we hit the new year, there's going to be some new changes. You guys will see. It'll be coming soon. Here we go. Let's start it off. We've got a good attempt. A good attempt. But I just don't know if these guys... I think it's just going to be a lot of heavy... Yeah, there's definitely going to be some characters here. Some characters here that are good. Like Hook. I think Hook can do big things. I think Hook could be... Let's see, there's potential. Oh, if I can hit the rope. No, maybe we're cooked. This, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. This is going to be a tough one. This one's going to be a tough one. How funny would this be if he flips out and goes and stands over there with Rhea? He's going to miss. Oh, he tried. He tried, buddy. You tried. You didn't make it. Can't stand you over there. Lance. Lance the Pants. Not quite it. Blade. What have you got for us, Blade? Show us something big. Guys, I don't want Doink to win this, honestly. Like, seriously. I don't want Doink the Clown being our champion. That is just... Oh, it's these guys are having a howler. It is a rough one out here. Oh, we missed. Oh, we didn't miss that time, but so close, just not there. You got to get out of the ring at this point. Doink he has set a high bar. And, you know, I know one man on the roster that can do it. Well, I'm Battling Blues roster. Finn has it. Although I switched the Finn figure. I did switch the Finn figure. It's not the Finn that we know and love. It's now Demon Finn. I don't know if he's built the same. I don't know if he's built the same as the new Finns. Oh, Chris Jericho. I don't know why I'm just whiffing with you. You feel a little top heavy. Maybe there's... Okay, maybe there's not a chance. Billy, can we get Billy 2 belts? Billy 2 belts here. Oh, good attempt from Billy Gunn. Adam Cole, baby. This is... Look, he delivered the A-bomb. Time to deliver the win bomb. Here it is. Oh, I missed. I dropped him on the apron and he flipped over. That was my fault. Oh, made a good attempt. Good attempt. Just, if he could slide those feet out, oh, that would be something. Well, Ortiz, I'm sorry. My bad. That was on you. But good headstand. That was epic. Cope. Nope. Oh, we missed. Cope. Nope. God, missed again. Cope. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. He's got, oh my gosh. Again, if he would have gone out straight, he would have had it. He is just a shade off. But that's the idea, guys. That's it right there. Now you know. The rest of the roster saw that. They're taking notes. They're like, hey, watch this. Nah. But that was a valiant effort. Valiant effort. Come on. Not how we do it, but we're getting there. Daniel Bryan Danielson, he knows the game, and he just forgot how to play. But he knows the game, guys, I'm telling you. He forgot how to play, but he knows it. He knows it. Christian just... Some of these are they're just funny. Kenny Omega, I guess not. All right, Max Caster, show me what you got. Max. Max setting the new bar to beat. Guys, I told you it can be done. Let's make sure we're lined up right there. Looks like right here. I'm going to say right there. I'm going to put the microphone right there at the mark. Doink, get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked. Okay, now that's a champion I'm happy with. Of course, I don't want you guys to win the point because that'll tie you with me. So we don't want that. But I'm happy with that champion, better than Doink. But this is a crazy enough challenge that if Doink would have won, it seems to fit the character. MJF, I'm dropping you bad. Hold on. There we go. Good drop, bad execution, and Hangman Adam Page. Guys, it looked so... You were down to 3 characters, right? Down to 3. set the record then. Man, that's something. Now we gotta dump this. We're just gonna dump it. Ugh. Hold on a second, guys. All right, now there are some absolute screamers in here who can take this. I very confidently, I believe, can take this, but we'll see what they can do. Miz, he's got the right idea, but now at this point, you have to get out of the ring. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. Paul Heyman, right idea again, but I mean, you've got to, if you don't get out of the ring, you okay, Truth? There is no chance for you at this point. Even with someone as long as Drew McIntyre, you can't kick your legs out from underneath. You've got to go the distance. Okay. You've got to go the distance if you want to have a chance at Dragon Lee. Man, I actually had faith in him. I had faith in Dragon Lee. He's been on the roster this long for moments like this. Shinsuke getting a good flip. Cena, I don't think we're going to do it, Cena. I'm sorry, bro. I know I've got you on my team here to win some championships. This challenge is just, it's not built for you, brother. Gunther, same. Yeah, you just got caught up on it. Let's get the anticipation out of the way. Finn Balor, this is the guy who can do it. This is the guy who does big things here. Can this figure live up to what the old one did? Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on, here we go. Let's stop the ropes and drop Finn. No way! Guys, guys, Finn he kicked that thing out of the way. He said, watch me. So Finn Balor figures must be built. They must be built the same. I'm just moving this up to the point. If someone kicks it, they kick it. Finn Balor, new potential champion. So the title's going home with blue. But who's going to... How did I get that off? Oh, because I put that up to the back foot. Some figures are just built different. Some figures are just built... built different. Alright. But, Dominic has 2 attempts to retain. Kevin Owens... Some figures, you know what? I wonder if it has anything to do with the stiffness of their legs, because Kevin Owens has very that KO figure I used there has very flimsy legs, and he just like launched sideways. And I know a couple of like the Undertaker that I'm using has flimsy legs, and I think he just kind of launched sideways. Sheamus, stiff legs. Let's see how he does. Not the best, but he kind of went forward. Ludwig, we just used him earlier this week, and I forgot again. Okay. Now, okay, that was stiff leg. He has really, really stiff legs, so maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the legs. Oh, Roman, I dropped you the wrong spot. I dropped you in front of it again. How am I dropping him? Hold on. We're going to line it up straight with the ropes, drop straight on the ropes. There we go. Good flip, Roman, but you kicked the corner. That doesn't move you on. Jacob Fatu. You know what? Jey Uso. Watch him. I bet he's going to cook. Jacob Fatu kind of did what Roman did, but Roman did a little bit better. Jey Uso. This boy can cook right here. Let's see. Can you beat Finn? Well, if I can... Hold on. Let's get your body straightened up. Bro. He hit, went boom, he hit like this, came back, stuttered, and then fell. That was funny. That was funny. Jimmy, we got to get you straightened out from your rock power bomb. Oh, and then we're going to run you. Okay, here we go. Oh, what a flop. The Usos, I thought, could really cook in this challenge. Bro's just a ramp, just like, hey, come on into the ring, brothers. I can't tell. It looks like this ring might be moving back as we're doing this. It looks like it keeps like ever so slightly like shifting back a little bit more or sideways. Let's try and straighten it up a little bit. There, I moved it back a little, but straightened it up. That gives people a chance, but obviously we have to get out of the ring now, Seth. But that was a really good, valiant effort. I mean, early game, that would have been good. But now we're in late game. Punk, that was, oh, what are you doing? Karrion Kross, this guy's a sleeper, I'm telling you guys. Sleeper Kross here is going to clutch this up, watch. I couldn't have been more wrong, but I couldn't have been more true in my DWF predictions. So surprisingly, the only roster that did not even hold first place for a minute was Pink Punch. That's a little upsetting because this challenge is really built for them. I mean, I knew Finn was going to do good. I knew my boy would do good, or at least I thought he would. I didn't know he was going to be that good. Dom, 2 attempts, attempt 1, and attempt 2. Whoop. Hold on, those ropes were moving pretty hard. And we have a new champion. I don't think Dom's too upset, you know, hand it off to a Judgment Day brother. Although, this Finn is not Judgment Day Finn, so, look, belt stays in the Battling Blue brand, the blue belt stays with Team Blue, but maybe not so much with a brother in the Judgment Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always enjoy doing this challenge. Maybe I need to stop doing it, or maybe I just need to remove Finn from the challenge. He seems like a broken, he's the cheat code character. He's God mode in this. But man, that was a bar to be. He came out and he kicked the crutch, just kicked it away from Max Caster, saying, hey, this one's going home with me. This is mine. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you this weekend. Keep God first. Guys, stay blessed. See you next time. Bye.